Good afternoon everybody and welcome to the end of Term 2. It's hard to believe that Term 2 is finishing, but here we are. I want to start off today's message by thanking you, our amazing parent community, for your ongoing support throughout the whole of this term. Whilst things are certainly on the improve regarding the COVID situation, there have been some bumps along the way, but your flexibility, your adaptability and your support have just made that job so much easier for us. So we thank you very much for that. Regarding COVID, I also want to let you know that we received a letter from the KHDA about 10 days ago thanking us for our adherence to the rules and telling us that our school has stood out for its adherence to the policies and procedures and that they rate us very highly in what's been going on here. So again, more confirmation that we're doing the right thing and ensuring that we're keeping our community safe. It's been a great term, as I said, and there's been many highlights, too many to go through for this vlog, but I did want to mention some things that have really stood out for me this term. First of all was our head student process and electing the new head students for the new academic year. And what struck me about that process was the amazing depth and breadth of leadership skills we have amongst our student body. And it's very clear to see that moving forward, our school is in very good hands. And not just our school, but also our world. If these young people leave this place and go on to make their mark in the world, then the world is going to be in very good hands. So I'd like to congratulate Salma Halal and Ibrahim Algier for their positions as head boy and head girl next year, and of course their deputies Mohammed Nazir and Casey Buchebel. Congratulations, and we look forward to the work that they're going to do next year in terms of moving our school forward and making it a better place. I'd also like to thank our teachers for this term, and another highlight for me is the way that they go above and beyond to ensure that our students are getting a good experience despite the restrictions and despite the protocols. There's been many events across the whole term where our students have engaged in many different ways despite those protocols and procedures being in place. One thing I would like to mention was the Year 1 trip to the Sixth Form Centre at the beginning of this week, a great event together with teachers and students in the sixth form, ensuring a fun day was had by our Year 1 students as they had their school trip to that sixth form centre. They engaged in games, they did a QR code treasure hunt and were shown around the centre. So a great day and a great way for connecting the whole school in terms of that being Year 1 and our Form 6 students. The Year 1 fashion show, another highlight for me and another example of our students being really creative and being really confident on that catwalk and showing off their creative skills and the fact that they can get out there and perform. And another great highlight for me. Also, World Book Day, another fantastic day, and as I've said previously, thank you to all of our parents who supported that and got their children into the costumes and in school. It was a great day with a lot of fun activities. And also another thing that that's really stood out for me, it was the Year 4 Islamic art exhibition that I saw yesterday in the auditorium. Some amazing work there by our Year 4 students, and the time and effort that's gone into that has been great to see. And also this term I've really enjoyed the Year 9 and the Year 11 options evenings for choice selections for next year for subjects. And again, that was a highlight because very slowly but surely we're starting to let parents into the building, and to see them at that event and to engage face to face has been another highlight for me. Obviously restrictions and protocols are still in place, but hopefully over the coming term we'll be able to ease those a little more and start to have a few more events where we can let parents in the building but still following the processes and the protocols. Obviously with the new term coming up, Term 3, and with that there comes new opportunities, and as I've outlined before, we are very pleased to be welcoming between 700 and 800 students from Wellington Primary School into our building for Term 3. And that process has gone very smoothly and we're looking forward to them becoming a part of our WEC community. And it's been great to see the communication going on between the two schools over the last 2 weeks as classes of students from our school connected with classes of students from their schools as they asked and answered questions, explained to them what life would be like here, and really helped with that transition as they move over for Term 3. Last week I also sent out the timings for Ramadan. Those are not changed, so just to confirm here, Ramadan timings when it begins will be from 8 AM to 1 PM. The actual start date, whilst has been published, we don't have the official notice about that. As soon as we get that, I will be sending out a letter to all parents and letting them know the start date of that holy month of Ramadan. So thank you for a great term. I wish you all the best for an enjoyable and relaxing holiday, and we look forward to seeing you back in Term 3. Thank you very much.